Hey! Suck that tiger dick, bitch! Whoa! Oklahoma! What happened, Sooners? First year of a new rivalry, and you tried to step into Death Valley, and you fucking got Garrett Nussmeier, hero, freshman, heroes. How's it feel, Sooners? You thought you were so fucking tight after beating Alabama. Well, guess what? This ain't Tuscaloosa! Hey! Suck that tiger dick, bitch! Whoa! Whoa!
Shit. What a night. What a night.
The
What a night.
vibes are immaculate! Immaculate right now! What a finish! The season's in. Play for pride. Play for personal motivation. Play because you give a fuck. And LSU passes with flying fucking colors. Get the fuck out of here, Oklahoma. Garrett Nussmeier, shut up. Who knows what the fuck they gave him? They gave him the fucking Space Jam secret sauce. And my guy Ken, we'll get to Chris Hill now.
I got to do everything tonight because Alondra's not here. Ready? T.
Let's go. By the way, guys, I'll say this off the bat. Cheers to Matt.
Cheers to Matt.
No.
Cheers to Matt.
No, shut the fuck up.
Cheers to Matt.
No, shut
Cheers
the fuck
to Matt.
up. No,
let's go. Cheers to me.
No. You do not get to lean into this. Anytime I'm nice to you, you lean into it, and that pisses me off.
Well, I'm just uncomfortable with you being nice to me.
So just shut the fuck up
and
let me say what I'm going to say.
All right.
Alondra really wanted to go home to visit her family for Thanksgiving. She was going to go because she knew she had to be here for whiskey and wine. And Matt said, no, you stay with your family. I can handle it. And so honestly, guys, as much as it pains me to admit, Matt's heart and technical skill has led us to being online right now. He set up everything in half. He has everything going. He did all the mics. He did all the equipment. So, we have no producer. Matt is actually the producer. Again, this is the last I'm going to mention it.
For me.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's the last I'm going to mention it. I got to give credit where credit's due because we would not be on air if it wasn't for Matt right now. And he let Alondra stay home. It's a great night all around. It increased the vibes. Thank you, man.
Cheers.
It's very well done.
Cheers. Everybody toast with it.
And
cheers.
Happy holidays, dude.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy, we said Hanukkah already.
Cheers.
Oh, look at our guy, Jerry.
Jerry.
Let's fucking go.
Jerry.
Let's fucking go.
That's
good news on the fucking Jerry front. Let's fucking go.
So
Jerry,
good.
What's your wife's name?
Oh, man.
And
Yvette.
shout out to Yvette.
Shout out
to Yvette. Yvette, we love you, Yvette. Thank you for letting Jerry come out tonight, Yvette. You're a fucking warrior. Keep battling, Yvette. You're kicking ass. You're the best. Thank you so much, dude.
All right, everybody. Welcome into a victorious whiskey and wine from Don Juan Cigar Bar.
What a victorious whiskey and wine, dude.
T-Bob, Matt, do us a favor. Let's do our toast as we always do. You can indulge us now because T-Bob said nice things about me. Indulge us.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I'm trying to get people to fucking
You're right. My bad.
tweet
My
and
bad.
toast
My
and all
bad.
that shit.
My bad.
So take a picture, tag us, tweet us, Instagram us, all that shit. Tigers win.
Cheers.
Tigers win. Tigers win.
Dude. Let's fucking go. What a win, boys. Dominant fucking win, too.
The one thing, please, to keep in mind, though, is that since Alondra's not here, the computer that I would use to put the comments on the screen is over there because it won't reach here.
I'll have all the comments.
That's fine. We just can't put them on the screen.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's the only thing. That'll be the only thing different tonight. So smash that like button if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Tigers win 37-17.
How about it? 37-17?
And it was one of those, man, that honestly, T, whenever fuck, dude. When they got the defensive score and Nuss got hurt, I was like, God,
it was a low moment.
I was like,
dude.
this is just not how this season needs to end. I mean, I guess.
But then Swan came
if it's
in.
What it is, it's what it is.
Run, and it
but
was
Aaron
like,
Anderson, bro.
Aaron
Anderson,
dude.
Aaron Anderson changed the game.
First
Oklahoma.
time since OBJ.
No.
Oh, was it not?
No.
That's what we were all saying.
Oh, no. So you don't know the whole Condon?
No, hit me.
Okay, all right. So you'll remember this when I tell you. So for years and years, Richard Condon went on this thing about how LSU had not returned a kickoff for a touchdown in Tiger Stadium since Eric Martin in 1981 against Kentucky. And then there have been punts, there have been interception returns. There's been a lot of different shit. They've returned kicks and punts on the road. Not one in Tiger Stadium.
So tonight?
No. So Trey Palmer did it against
Tulane.
No, it was like we were here.
North Texas.
It was one of those. Trey Palmer, now I think it was an SEC game, but Trey Palmer did it a few years back. And so we didn't have to wait another 40 years for it, but it was nice to see. Shout out Big C.
Shout out fucking Aaron Anderson, dude. That play was so neat at the time. And then shout out Garrett Nussmeier.
Look,
for coming back from what looked like a deathly injury. I thought broken collarbone, separated shoulder. It could be a separated shoulder, to be honest.
Dude, I think they said that they x-rayed him for a broken clavicle, and it was the x-rays came back negative.
It was just kind of fucked up.
Bro, it's not all the way fucked up. It's just a little fucked up.
He was just kind of fucked up.
Like, I don't know, dude. They gave him some kind of fucking happy juice just to get him back out there, and God bless. And then he goes right out and throws the fucking bomb to Chris Hilton.
So that's
it's like you're thinking all they're going to do is check down shit. No. Here comes a deep shot right up your ass.
He fucking fell on his right shoulder, and then he made the Chris Hilton dreams come true on the next fucking drive when he got back. How long was that throw, by the way? It was a
40-yard touchdown, but he threw it 50.
That's what I'm saying.
In the air.
But he was at midfield. Oh my God, dude!
They were at the OU 40.
Fucking dime.
So great, and a great catch by Hilton. 2 great catches by Chris Hilton tonight, touchdowns, and now you see why when people are like, man, why you keep talking about Chris Hilton? Now you see why. Like, he gives you the dimension and the offense that you've been missing, and he was so good in fall camp, y'all. Like, I know it's fall camp and it's practice and shit, and I get it, but like, he was so good.
Well, it's also
physical and fast and aggressive and you saw it. Fuck, he caught 2 balls tonight for touchdowns, which you missed all year.
It's personally validating for him, Matt, but it's also a good insight into coaching because we highlighted it. So many people did. Millions of views last week, right? Why are you jumping? You're uncoachable. That's your fucking problem. And everybody used it to be like, oh my God, this relationship's so fucked up. But guess what, guys? You gotta fucking get coached. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fuck up, the coach has to be able to tell you fucked up.
Yeah.
And Chris Hilton wasn't a bitch about it. He took it to heart, and he came back tonight, and he made the fucking plays. Like, that's what coaches do. Coaches ask you to transcend what you think that your personal level can be, and then you rise to the next level. And I'm not crediting anybody but Chris Hilton for the plays. I'm just saying we make so much of the drama and this is bad. But actually, that's just fucking football, you know? And shout out to Chris Hilton for internalizing all that. A lot of noise all year long.
A lot of noise.
Of which I was a part of. Very loud noise.
So much noise.
A lot of people said Chris Hilton.
Some people said it was the most noise I'd ever heard.
They said Chris Hilton can't catch the ball. Chris Hilton can't catch the ball. And then look at what happened, dude. Look at what fucking happened, dude. I'm just saying, shout out to Chris Hilton for the mental toughness, for the physical toughness to make the plays. I mean, what a fuck. I mean, yeah, honestly, Matt, we keep talking about, I keep thinking of it from a vibes standpoint. It was so low when Nuss got hurt, the defensive touchdown, and then Aaron Anderson returned.
Yeah, bro.
And then, like, you think, like, oh, maybe you have a chance with Swan because the big run, but Swan misses bad when he looked confident. Right. Both times Swan released it, it was off the back foot, and you're like, oh, shit, maybe. And it wasn't even close.
No.
And at that point,
Bro,
you're
he had one to Mason Taylor over the middle, too, after the long run. You're like,
no. So at that point, we're saying, like, okay, I think we give Swan one more drive, and then maybe you try Ricky Collins. And then here comes 13. Swaggering out there.
But do you know
after going off the field with his shoulder pads off into the fucking X-ray, and he comes back out there and he throws a 50-yard fucking ball.
But bro, it also the kickoff return by Aaron Anderson was while Nuss was in the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
So that even bought you more time to get Nuss whatever he got and to get back out there.
And you got a field goal out of that drive, which is also awesome. Like, you got points with that. But I got to be honest, Matt, I thought he was done.
Yeah,
like, without a shadow of a doubt. I was like, it's either a broken collarbone, a separated shoulder. He's absolutely done. We got to try to hang on. We start cheering for the defense, being like, defense got to win us this game.
Yes.
And so to see 13 walk out on that field, this fucking bar exploded.
So good.
And then a few plays later, he delivered that fucking dime, and Hilton paid it off. Shout out to Chris Hilton. It's everything we've been talking about all year, dude. The ability to take the top off of the defense. Everything for LSU has been so east and west. They were missing the north and south threat. And then fucking Hilton came through with his injured partner, Garrett Nussmeier. What a fucking night.
Huge.
What a fucking night. What a fucking game.
Big shout out to Don Juan Cigar Bar, also to our friends at Got Lit Light Installers. Derek, the crew over at Got Lit, they've been awesome here now for 2 years with us, and they're expanding. So they are no longer doing estimates. They're all into installs now for Christmas lights. So no more estimates, but what Got Lit is doing now is also garden lights. So if you're interested in having garden lights at your home, same company, same people, same great service, same awesome company, Got Lit Light Installers. Go to gotlitlights.com. I got it pinned there in the YouTube chat, gotlitlights.com. And
shout out to Homefield. Shout out to Homefield, but hold on.
This is the long sleeve Homefield.
No, this is my favorite. And
I love this so much
tonight, but I couldn't find it. But I would say this about Got Lit. I've had my lights up since Thanksgiving, and I used to think I liked putting that shit up, but once you have somebody do it for you, I mean, fuck that shit, dude. It's so easy. My kids are so happy. I don't have to worry about shit. But Matt is right. Shout out to Homefield. I got the bomber on, and everybody kept telling me that. They're like, whoa, dude, when's that jacket from the 70s? I'm like, no. It's an old design brought new, but it's all brand new 2024 material, and it's so fucking nice. Homefield Apparel, they got all your LSU needs. You buy the starter box and use the code LSU24. You get this shirt, you get the Tiger in the Cage short sleeve, you get the LSU 1970 SC Championship sweatshirt, you get a koozie, you get a bunch of shit. And if you use the code LSU24 and check out your first purchase, you get 15% off. Shout out Got Lit. Shout out to Homefield. If you like whiskey and wine, guys, support those fucking companies,
no doubt,
because they support us.
No doubt. Well said. All right. Takeaways. We'll get into game flow. Please drop your comments. I see plenty of you. Shout out to Cortland Jacob, Go Tigers, James Serio, your boy CB, Brian Penton, Ryan Slayton. Shout out to everybody. We appreciate y'all for being there with us. I thought it was an awesome. Listen, Oklahoma offensively is shit. They have been shit all year.
And you made them look like
they're dead last in the SEC in total offense. They were 15th in scoring offense. They were dead last in passing offense. They were 10th in rushing offense. Like, make no mistake, that is not a good offensive team.
No.
But LSU at times this year has made bad offensive teams look pretty good and competent.
Yeah.
And this was, especially in the second half, a total ass whipping. They were more physical. I felt like when Garrett Nussmeier came back into the game, it was like the whole fucking team rallied around him, and they were like, let's fucking go.
It was a galvanizing moment. It was a galvanizing moment.
And it was so many. The other thing that was great to see, and one of the things, I know it's a narrative that I kind of say often, but it's like, it's cliche, but like, teams are allowed to improve, players are allowed to improve. Don McKinley had 2 sacks tonight. Devon Keys had at least one sack in a TFL.
Devon Keys went off tonight. I cannot wait to watch the film tomorrow.
You ready? 10 tackles.
No, what?
A TFL and a sack for Devon Keys tonight.
42, freshman.
Whit Weeks, by the way, 15 tackles.
We started
a sack and 2 TFLs.
We started a freshman chant every time that Devon Keys made a play. But
and McKinley. And
Relaford
played good snaps for you tonight as well.
No, I mean, you've been a young team. I mean, so
it's the reason why, if you think this team can get better, like, that's why. You've got a bunch of guys coming back who played key roles. The 24 class, the freshmen on this team. I know people are sick of talking about the future, and I fucking get it. Everybody wants to win now.
Yeah.
But the freshmen this year got better, played a big role. Hopefully Wednesday you finish off an awesome class of freshmen for 25. And then the real story is going to be what happens when that first portal window comes and goes. You say you're going to be spenders. You say you're going to be aggressive. Let's see what the fuck you do. If you do, then all of a sudden you're cooking with grease. I know they want to, team, but they wanted to last year.
Yeah.
And so, you got to be able to go. You got to finish. They were willing to spend $1.5 million for a freshman quarterback. So who else is spending? What can you do? Like, what can you finish? I mean, you got to see it.
I would say this. I've been asked a lot about Brian Kelly lately. And my kind of constant refrain has been, look, we can say if we're judging year 3 off of a pass or fail metric, right? Are you a C or are you a D? Year 3 is a failure. But there is value in staying the course. And the reason, I mean, there's honestly value in staying the course just because you don't want to be reactive like a school like Florida and you see what's happened there. And like maybe neighbors got but whatever. But like there's value in staying the course because I believe in the staff overall as well. Bo Davis, Corey Raymond, Jake Olson, Kevin, like all the changes that you made over the offseason, this has been a defense that has been getting consistently better with not a lot of talent, but just getting better and better and playing great football. Like there's reason to be very bullish about this defense as you give them more time and you give them more talent. And I feel like tonight defensively, like we'll talk about the offense, but the defense was fucking suffocating from an execution and a game plan.
Shut them out in the second half.
Exactly right. And look what happened to Alabama, right? Now, granted, you had another week of data, but Alabama had a week of data after they fired their OC when they went to QB run. And you struggle with QB run. Every fucking time Jackson Arnold dropped back tonight, he was under pressure. And shout out Zy Alexander and the corners because they were asked to play man tonight and they had it on fucking, shout out Zy Alexander. I felt like he made big, like the defense played with a confidence, bro. The defense played with a confidence tonight that we haven't seen since the first half of A&M, which they were playing with, right?
Yeah.
And now we're back there. I am very bullish long-term. I understand short-term frustrations, but what a night, dude. And I said it coming in, like this is the holiday season. It's the 12th game of the year. We fight all fucking year to get to the actual football season. And then we get here and it's our last game. Are we going to sit here and worry about the future buyout? Fuck that shit, dude. Go fucking win the game. Like, fuck, like, who's motivated to win the game? Who gives a fuck about being the best football player on the fucking field? Who wants to go make the fucking tackle? Because nothing gets your dick hard like a fucking TFL. Like, you just want to take a man and you want to take his will and you want to fucking feel it snap in your fucking hands. And that's what this team did tonight. And it couldn't have made me happier, dude. I'm on cloud 9 right now. What a fucking 37-17 right after Oklahoma beat Alabama, worse than any team we've ever seen in the last 20 years. And then you beat him 37-17. Like, that's how you fucking respond. Top to bottom, 1 through 53, every single fucking person on the roster deserves a big game ball for dropping their nuts and finding a way to play and to win tonight, dude. Fucking ecstatic.
4 sacks, 10 TFLs, 4 quarterback hurries, an interception, and a forced fumble.
I mean, did it not feel like you were bullying them?
In the second half, yes.
For the first time in years. Well, not for the first time in years. So I think Arkansas, you got there a little bit. First half A&M, you felt that a little bit. But but exactly, that's kind of the point, right? Is that you were kind of slowly climbing. But tonight, through 4 quarters, you played the role of bully.
Yeah.
and it felt fucking good, dude.
I mean, Oklahoma's in there tonight realizing how far they are to being competitive.
Yeah.
I mean, this was not a great LSU team. I mean, this was an 8-4 LSU team that look had a really nice win against Ole Miss.
And South Carolina.
South Carolina looks better. And listen, I know when we talk about the South Carolina game, people are going to say, well, if Lenore Sellers had stayed in, that's fine. You can talk about the penalties. The bottom line is LSU put up 38 on that defense.
The bottom line is that
defense
could not stop LSU to save their goddamn lives in the second half. Here's my deal on that, Matt, is simply that
that is a good win.
That
win aged very nicely.
But after this weekend, I've been thinking about this a ton. At a certain point, and maybe we have 1 year data, and I'm wrong here, but like maybe we just have to accept more losses. I'm just talking about because it's more competitive. Because I get every Saturday, the group texts are filled with this team is not good. This team sucks. This team is not good. But the week before, they were fucking incredible. They were the best. Does it not feel like the NFL a little bit that way? That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's going to lose.
So in the new age of college football, I don't know if this is going to ring true long term, but the short term data would suggest that maybe there's going to be more parity. And you're going to have to accept a couple losses, and you got to survive them.
It's, oh, shit, A&M just blocked a punt.
Get there! Fuck Texas!
Nah, fam.
Hey, fuck them fucking Texas! Oh, Longhorns!
Nah, fam. I don't want A&M anywhere near Atlanta.
Why?
Fuck them.
Nah, fuck Texas, dude.
Fuck Texas.
Yeah.
But Texas is in the playoff either way.
So?
Fuck Texas. I don't want Texas A&M in Atlanta. I don't want anything good for them. They've never been. I don't want Texas A&M or Ole Miss or any of these fuckers that never been. I want them in their place as an 8-4 football team where they belong. Texas 8-4. That's what you are. You're an 8-4 football team.
Nah, that's fine. Fuck Texas, dude.
Fuck Texas. Yes, fuck Texas. But I definitely want Texas to win this football game.
Them Longhorns. I don't know what the fuck they say.
It saw varsity's horns off is what they say. Remember, I was a Corps of Cadets scholarship awardee.
Yeah, you were a yell leader.
No, not a yell leader. Not a yell leader.
So the craziest story that Matt was telling me about visiting A&M, and the craziest story was they were like, how do you feel about Red Rockets? And Matt was like, what? And they're like, yeah, you got to suck Reveille's dick. And Matt was like, what, for real? They said, yes. And he got on his knees, and when his lips were at the edge of the dick, he said, I can't do it. And that's why he ended up at LSU, dude. Isn't that crazy? Y'all just got a little behind-the-scenes origin story.
I was like, what story are you going to tell? I was like, oh, is this like a real story? I was like, no, that's not a real story.
No, that's a real story, guys. That's a real story. Trust it. No, I want every favorite to lose. That's just how I am, dude. I felt so bad for Haynes King last night, dude. My boy put it all on the line. All right, whatever. Let's get to this game. Fuck this game.
Well, I'll tell you this
fuck
also.
Fuck Texas. Fuck A&M.
I'll tell you what I'm also very much cheering for right now is for Texas to win here. Well, no. Yeah, Texas to win. So Texas wins. I think Georgia's in the playoff no matter what happens next week. Tennessee is in. I think the Big Ten's got 4 in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the ACC may. Well, I don't know.
And after Miami lost today, that's a little more iffy.
There's going to be a real South Carolina push there.
South Carolina can't get in because South Carolina lost to Bama. And they can't get in because they lost to Bama and they lost to Ole Miss. So you can't get in when you lost to teams that have the same record as you with the same argument. So I would agree that nobody wants to play South Carolina right now because I think they're playing really well. They've obviously gotten better as the season has gone along. But you can't. The argument for South Carolina doesn't hold.
All right, but let's not do playoff hypotheticals here, right? Because this is whiskey and wine. Like, I feel you. Like, playoff hypotheticals are a 3-hour podcast in and of themselves. Let's talk about the fucking Tigers showing up.
You want to go through the game?
Death Valley, last game of the season, Thanksgiving, Christmas in the air, and Matt, honestly, this could be the first year of what becomes a great rivalry.
What up, brother?
You know what I'm saying? This could be the first year of a great rivalry. The same way that A&M and everybody was like, oh, I don't give a fuck. And now we hate A&M. Like, Like, who knows what LSU Oklahoma eventually become?
I hope it does. Like I did talk about that this week, and I've talked about it with a lot of Oklahoma people every time I've talked to them since they came into the league. I've kind of asked how do Oklahoma fans feel about this. Like, I know they have Texas, and that's always going to be their biggest thing, but that's in October, and they don't have Bedlam anymore. And
Bedlam was always lopsided.
Yeah.
Like
if you are so if you're LSU, you really have three options because everybody has their own rival except for Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma, and then LSU. Those are the only four that are sitting there without a dance partner. So I don't think anybody wants to go back to the stupid Arkansas thing, and nobody wants Missouri.
Disagree.
So I think you either do a round robin with the four teams, or Arkansas and Missouri continue doing the stupid battle line trophy.
No, bro, they
and
know
LSU
what they're doing. They're putting LSU and Oklahoma
Yes.
and Arkansas. Like, those feel equivalent, right? Like, they know what they're fucking doing. But, guys, who knows? Maybe in 30, 40 years, this game is fucking like you're just so angry at Oklahoma, you fucking hate him.
It has to matter on the field.
But guess what? We won the fucking first, dude. We won the fucking first, and that's a big boy. And that's a fucking big boy.
For this to manifest, like, it has to happen on the field organically.
Yeah.
And these two teams have to be playing meaningful games on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah,
and if they are, then I agree with you. And if they are, then this is going to be a thing that develops a lot of natural anxiety because it's a big time opponent on the final date with real stakes. SEC championship game, playoff, bye, all that sort of stuff. This one wasn't. You had a fucking 7-win team and a 6-win team.
It's a classic just the tip situation. We're trying to get laid for the first time. Just rub it up there a little bit. Maybe I'll put it in. Maybe I won't. You make the decision. We're gonna grind. We're gonna dry hump a little bit. If we get horny enough, maybe we end up having a little bit of sex. A little bit of sex, not a lot of sex. But guess what? The unfortunate part is Oklahoma got fucked tonight, boys. Let's fucking go, dude. I mean, it felt so bad when Nuss was walking off, and then Aaron Anderson, and then Chris Hilton, and the defense closing it out. And how about the seniors, dude? I mean, Kyron Lacey getting an early touchdown, Josh Williams making plays, Greg Penn making plays. The older group that has suffered through an up and down time, to say the least, passing on to the Devon Keys and the Relaford and everybody else. Like, it was a
Don
very
McKinley.
McKinley. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. It was a very symbolic night in that way.
All right, let's go through the game. So, just so there's no confusion, LSU did get the ball to start the game, but Oklahoma won the toss and deferred. It's been a few times now where LSU's opponents won the toss, deferred, LSU got the ball, then my Twitter timeline fills up with, why the fuck does Kelly always accept? I'm like, I know he does that, but that wasn't this instance. LSU lost the toss. A&M twice stopped on the doorstep tonight. Fuck you, 8-4. You are what you are. You are what you are. And what you are is a team that lost the last game of this rivalry before it went away on your home field, and now you're about to lose the reincarnation of it. You care way more about it than they do, and they still own you because you're Texas 8-4. It's why you ran to the SEC to begin with, to get away from Big Brother. 109,000 people, $1,000 a ticket, T. Saw that, $1,000 a ticket, and you fucking get whacked on your home field.
And normally I enjoy getting whacked.
Yeah,
but all right, whatever. Let's go to the game flow.
I do enjoy watching Texas A&M lose. Okay. So LSU got the ball, first down, then ultimately punted. God, they
Alondra just texted hook him. Fuck you, Alondra.
They had a 3rd and 3, and God, he had Aaron Anderson in the right flat, and he threw it kind of at it. It was almost like the same play. Remember the play against USC that he probably would have fucking scored on in the fourth quarter? It was like the same fucking thing.
I don't think. I mean, yes, like it wasn't as wide open, but yeah, if you hit him in stride, it's a first down. And at that point, it felt all too familiar, right?
Yeah. So you're punting. They get the ball, but your defense forced a 3 and out.
Exactly. But the defense came immediately back. Wait, so what happened in the 3 and out though?
The defensive 3 and out?
Yeah. Like what? Like who made the play?
They threw an incomplete pass. They ran for no gain, and then they threw a screen pass for 2 yards. It was a middle screen.
I swear to God, dude, you talk about LSU being East and West, and this is what Oklahoma has been under the new OC. They've been QB run, East and West, chunk them up. But LSU had them dead to rights, dude.
Joe John Finley.
Like
they are so SEC, aren't they?
Dude.
Oklahoma is really SEC. Dude. They got an OC named Joe John.
They've always been SEC, dude. It's fucking Oklahoma, dude. Yeah, dude. It's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's not the SEC. Come on, dog.
What do you mean?
They're on the southeast of it.
Do they love oil?
I don't think so. Are they oil people? No, I think they're oil in Oklahoma. Oil people.
Bruh.
Boone Pickens?
Fucking yes, Oklahoma's fucking oil people. They're oil
but you couldn't
people.
point to Oklahoma on a fucking map. All right, so shut the fuck up.
But I don't know shit about geography, so that's not saying much. I can't point to 38 states on a map.
I can do the entire 50.
I can point to
even a little cluster up in the Northeast.
Do you know how useless that fucking skill is? Wait, you can hit all the Northeast states correctly?
Oh yeah,
exactly. That's my fucking point. That shit don't mean fucking shit. You gotta know where fucking Maine or Vermont is.
Who's boss here?
Oh, wow. Here we fucking go, guys. If you know the difference between Rhode Island and Vermont,
maybe you
may
too.
Rise light, high in life. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, you want to tell the story you told me before we came on air? Since we're on a roll.
What story?
You want to tell that story?
About Drew?
No. The other one.
What one?
You know the one.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you know.
I already tried to be nice to you in the beginning. You already fucked it up. So what the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Oh man, I'm incapable of being sympathetic or sentimental. Okay, ask my wife; she knows.
That's why they call me the backdoor man, guys.
Nope, that's not what we're gonna do.
Because if you act like that, you leave the back door open, and somebody's always gonna be willing to come inside.
No.
Yeah,
we have a great relationship.
Yeah.
Everything is very good.
Why do you think you have a great relationship? Somebody's got to keep her satisfied.
We're not going to do that.
Yep.
Nope.
Fuck you. You drew first blood.
No, but I didn't talk about your wife.
Your dick. I don't give a shit about my wife.
You didn't literally suck my dick.
I literally sucked
your dick. No, you
didn't
literally suck my dick.
I literally did.
No, you didn't literally suck my dick.
Audio, I literally did.
No. Figuratively. Literally meant you would have performed fellatio.
So every now and then you can massage language to emphasize your point.
Nope.
So when I say literally, I mean I was nice to you in a situation which I'm regularly not. So if you want to play it literally, then you have misstepped. Because the entire point that I'm making is that you don't have to literally mean what you're saying.
But you do.
To get your point across.
But that is the word, the meaning of the word. You're misusing the meaning of the word.
That's fucking human. Have you ever met a good storyteller in your entire fucking life?
There's a difference between hyperbole.
Every
you can use hyperbole.
Every good storyteller, but you're going to properly use those. Not tell the whole truth.
But you're going to. That's true. You can use hyperbole, but you're not going to improperly use the English language.
Okay. So I'll say this. So the overall point is that Matt's an asshole, and I fuck his wife in the ass because I'm the backdoor man.
We're not going to do that. That's where we draw the line. We don't talk about that.
You want to fuck my wife in the ass?
I don't want to fuck her.
I'll watch it.
I don't want to.
I'll watch it. I'll judge it. You don't want me to hold up a scorecard. I might give you. Let's see. You know what? You get a 4. I'll give you a 4 or 5. I'm like the German judges. I'm fucking hardcore.
Wasn't it like the Romanian judge or the Russian judge? That's
good. I'm a fucking judge from the Eastern Bloc, and I hate the West. You get a 5-5 at best.
I'm good with that. Whatever.
Probably if you're getting that from the Eastern. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. This is good.
All right, so LSU then went and scored. Kyron Lacey's touchdown from 18 yards out was a great play design. Lacey dragging across.
How about Kyron just like chilling into the end zone, right? At first you're like, is he running? Like, why isn't he running?
Because he knew he
And then he's like, oh, wait, shit, never mind. He knows he easily has to touch that. Great senior night moment. Again, I want to highlight senior night.
Can we give a great play design and play call? Can we say good play call? Or are we not allowed to say good play call to Joe Sloan? Did we not ever say good play call?
I don't think I agree, but people are. I mean, that's beyond our control.
A walk-in touchdown is a very nice thing.
Yes,
to see.
I agree.
So LSU's up 7-0. You know what's weird about the next sequence? Oklahoma returned the kickoff 31 yards. That might be the first fucking time all year that an Aaron Burrell kickoff didn't go through the end zone.
Okay, well, let me look it up.
I think it was intentional. They were trying, and LSU had the guy corralled like at the 15.
Yeah.
And they just didn't make the tackle, so he got to the 31. What? Were you looking up?
No, I can look up because Aaron Burrell, like a few weeks into the season, was like first in the country. Let's see, touchback percentage, LSU second in the country. Aaron Burrell has had touchbacks 92% of kickoffs, and he's had 10 more kickoffs than Arizona, who's in first place. So he's literally the best kickoff specialist in the entire country.
I mean, every time he just bangs it through the end zone.
So to your point,
I think
maybe that was by
intentional.
plan, and then they fucked it up.
Like, I wouldn't waste a question to Brian Kelly on that, like, because I might only get the microphone once or twice in a press conference. But I would be interested to know, like, was that the call there? Anyway, you force another punt. This was the play on 3rd and 6 where Jackson Arnold hit the wide receiver on the ass with the football.
Yeah, I mean the rush got
so
to him.
Bad,
dude.
he was so bad. Like, it's just, you're watching Oklahoma and you're like, they're just so bad offensively. And you're up 7-0, and then he hits the guy in the ass with the ball, and you get it back, and then this is when you have the strip sack fumble. And that was Chester, right?
So what I'm very interested to see, because they only showed one replay and I couldn't get the pre-snap look or what happened, right? But Chester got beat. 100%. I'm interested to see him film how it got. How did it develop, right? Did he get beat on a one-on-one? Was it a read gone wrong? But yes, it was Chester. It was interior pressure, and it got to Nuss. And interior pressure is a fucking quarterback's nightmare.
That's a giant question for this offseason, man. Like, because part of me goes, all right, young player, redshirt freshman, first-year starter, get better. But here you are in game 12. I'm like, fuck, he should be better now.
No, I'm not worried about Chester, actually.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
I'm more worried. Well, but I guess, but it might not even be because of him. I'm more worried about replacing the tackles, just because it's such a heavy lift. Like, Chester's going to get better year by year. Obviously, that's just what happens. And he's been okay this year. And I know he's in the weak link, but he's in the weak link on a very strong O-line. And again, I got to see that play to see how much blame I think he deserves. Maybe it's all the blame. We'll see. I only got one replay, and it was a bad one. But no, in terms of next year, I'm not super worried about Chester. I'm more worried about, replacing the rest. Even though Mabinga, again, stepped up tonight, did well. Shout out Paul Mabinga.
So there's some talk about, like, Emory Jones coming back next year.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that.
Which would be great. But if he did, apparently the NFL wants to see him at guard. So
that would be his goal.
You might move him inside.
So you're still replacing the tackles.
Yes. But Weston Davis was a 5-star, and they like him a lot. And I think he could be your starting right tackle next year.
Yeah.
And Tyree Adams could be your starting left tackle next year.
Yeah, but it's 2 new starting tackles.
Yes.
Which is always terrifying.
Sure. But you got to go in the portal and get a legit stud starting offensive lineman. I mean, because you're going to be losing 4 guys. You're losing Dellinger, Frazier, Campbell, and then maybe we'll see if Emory comes back and kicks inside.
I think you play it like Ole Miss does, dude, and you stack a bunch, and then you got like a bunch of guys who have played a lot of college football, and then you got a bunch of young guys, and you see who wins the battles. That's one thing Ole Miss did this year. They had like 9 or 10 guys that had a lot of starting experience, and they just you see who wins.
How'd they do this year? They went 9-3 and lost to you.
9-3.
All right,
but
so
LSU is not Ole Miss.
They get the fumble. It's 7-7. Not feeling great. Tigers get the ball. You put together a really good drive here, T. Mason Taylor converted a 3rd and 7 with a 15-yarder. This is where you converted the 4th and 1 around midfield with Josh Williams on the 2-yard run. But then on first down, you give up the fucking sack, and that's when Nuss got hurt. So Nuss gets hurt there.
And that's another play that I didn't see a great replay of, was that Campbell getting beat.
It was Campbell.
Yeah,
it was just straight speed rush got beat. which never fucking happens.
No, I mean,
like,
but Will talked about it, dude. I mean, O-line's a weird position where you do 10 reps. Like, if you give up 1 sack a game, you fucking suck, even though you might have 40 pass attempts. But that's just the game. It's like cornerback, right? Like, and it proves how hard it is to try to get a sack. But, like, yeah, I mean, the unbeatable got beat.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you might say the unbeatable, but T-Bob, he's given up a lot of sacks. But a lot of times Will's sacks a lot of times this year have been not on him, where he's running a guy around, but interior pressure gets in, Nuss bails. Or like Nuss should have stepped up, but he didn't trust it. He bails. That is right next to like Kennard and Landon Jackson as the only times I'm like, oh shit, he just got like straight up beat.
So this is where vibes feel pretty low. Nuss is hurt. You're tied. You punt. They get the ball, but your defense stepped up. And this is one thing I do want to credit LSU's defense. There's been a lot of like pivotal swing moments in games where LSU's defense has stepped up and made plays.
Yep.
Nuss gets hurt. You punt. They force a 3-and-out on 3rd and 5. That's when Braden Swinson got the TFL where they threw it to the middle and Swinson crashed down, like decleated the guy.
Bro,
Great
we
play.
were fucking hitting tonight,
I know.
dude.
Actually
so hitting, actually fucking lifting guys off their fucking cleats, dude.
And then on 1st down, so they punt a 1st down, Caden Durham 50 yards. Man, that's the Bama game, and then tonight where Durham ripped off long runs and didn't get in the end zone. Like, he's a track guy. He's got to finish those runs. Man, I'm not trying to criticize Caden Durham, bro. He's fucking awesome.
But also the track guy thing is the entire reason why he got there in the first place. Because on that play, he had a guy trying to tackle him, and he just fucking outran him. So it's like one of those deals where
think he ran out of gas?
I don't think he ran out of gas. I think the guy had the angle. I just think the guy took a good angle. But, like, the first guy didn't, and that's the more important part, right? If you're going to tell me the second guy's going to get him, like, okay, like, that's whatever.
Yeah.
But the first guy didn't get him. But then you got down there, you're like, okay, A.J. Swan, let's go. And it was like a couple throws where he hit the back foot, he got rid of him. I'm like, that's a fucking touchdown. And then it wasn't even close.
Bro, here's the problem, right? So Nuss burned a timeout on the – so you burn a timeout on the third play of the game.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened on the third play of the game.
So you burn a timeout on the third play of the game. And then on your third possession, on 3rd and 1, you burn a timeout. By the way, okay, wait, hang on. I think the second timeout was a good one because that was a play where Josh Williams gets hit and falls forward. They stopped his progress a yard short on 2nd down on 3rd down. And I'm like, that's a fucking horseshit spot. Like he fell forward. So LSU calls a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, I even tweeted, I was like,
it was 1st down?
Yes. I was like, I think they probably took a timeout to get him to take a look at it.
Yeah.
So it sucks you had to use a timeout, but it got you the 1st down because they took a look and they respotted it. That was like the, what do you call it? Like the booth assistant review or whatever. The collaborative review, whatever the fuck they call it. But you burned a second timeout and then you burned your third one. The first play after the 50-yard run, you burned your last time out.
Yeah,
and then
Swan was a bit confused.
Bro, and then 3rd and 10, fucking A.J. Swan tries to call a 4th timeout and gets a delay a game. It's like, come on, Kat. I know you just went in the game, but like the reason you're here is because you've started a dozen games. Like, you got to know you're out of timeouts here, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, then it was 3rd and 15, and he threw an incomplete pass. That was the pass in the end zone to Mason Taylor that fucking could have caught. Well, not could have caught. He was open, better throw, but
I was going to say, really, I didn't think.
No,
right? Like,
no.
The throw was not.
Yes,
close. But that's the thing about Swan is that it looked like he was making the correct decision.
Swan,
when he would hit the back foot and he would throw with like such confidence, both times I was like, oh shit, this is it, and then it wasn't close, and that felt so deflating because we're like, oh, we're here, and then it's like not even close.
Dun, 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 dun,
This game was already over, dude.
I just want embarrassment now for A&M. bum, ba, bum, bum. And that's the last time I'll ever do this, ever, I promise. Ever. I'll never do that again, I promise. I deserve to be reprimanded for doing that just now.
Unbelievable, dude.
Fuck me. I deserve to be reprimanded for that.
Reveille has to red rocket you in the throat now, dude. It's the only way you can make reparations.
No, Bebo needs to.
Red rockerations.
You should make it Bebo instead of
Reveille. Nah, dude. I fucking wish Bevo would have killed Uga. I think about it all the time.
What?
Yeah, that fat piece of shit, Uga. That inbred, Baron Harkonnen, fucking spice harvesting piece of shit. Aaron Murray told me that they used to feed Uga McDonald's and he would fly first class and then he would shit all over first class. Fucking disgusting.
What
a piece of shit,
about that.
dude.
People who fly with dogs on planes, like, what if when the dog's got to take a piss or a shit?
How about
the
this?
dog isn't going to hold it?
How about this, guys?
The dog's just going to go.
You can't fucking fly with your dog on a plane. I don't know. I mean, you're going to put him in the underneath, whatever. But no, fuck that, dude.
Like Kirk Herbstreit flies private everywhere with his dog.
Private's one thing.
But still, you think that I wouldn't want my dog shitting on a fucking. I mean, a private plane, it's more confined quarters. Dog takes a shit.
Yeah, but private plane is what that's your plane. I'm talking about. They got the entire team on there, and Uga's fucking eating a McDouble and just shitting his ass off. Like, if I'm a captain on Georgia, I'm like, get this fucking hard-breathing, inbred motherfucker off my plane,
So
dude.
good. So good.
Fucking wish Bevo would have just speared him, and we'd have been dealing with just blood spraying. Fucking Uga dying in front of an entire national TV audience.
Go Tigers just said, imagine spending $1,000 for an ass kicking. A lot of LSU fans don't have to. Go Tigers. They did on January the 9th, 2012.
Hey, fucking relax, dude. Can we go through game flow?
Dog. All right.
Josh, give me some, bro. Josh.
What?
Josh.
No.
Let's go, Tigers! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! It's my fucking boy! Shout out Josh, legend of the game, dude.
All right, so where we are in the game, by the way, and you know the one thing I got to keep in mind here is, we've been on for 47 minutes. Okay, I gotta remember we don't have a launcher to tell us how much time we have left. I got to keep an eye on the clock on there. Okay, so all right, so LSU gets the ball, the long Durham run. You get the fourth timeout delay. You kick a field goal. It's 10-7. Then on their first play, they get a 50-yard reception.
Yeah.
They reviewed it upheld, and then 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. So 3-play drive, they're up 14-10. So now you're down.
Felt awful.
You're down. You're without Nuss.
Awful, dude.
It feels really bad. And then enter Aaron Anderson, 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
LSU leads 17-14.
Well,
Oklahoma never leads again the rest of the game.
But, I mean,
completely just said, oh, you want momentum? Fuck you. I'm taking all of it back, bitch. And I'm going to spit in your fucking face. That's what Aaron Anderson said. Figuratively, not literally.
There is nothing more deflating than giving up a kickoff return for a touchdown after a big score. I mean, when we talk about, so I always like to think about football in terms of combinations, right? Do you hit like a score going into halftime, you get the ball back and you score, right? A little 1, 2, 3. When somebody scores a big touchdown and then you come back with a fucking kick return, that fucking deflates your nuts more than any other play. And for Aaron Anderson, a guy who last year we all had high hopes for, and we lambasted him. He was pointless. He was worthy. He meant nothing. He was ineffectual. For him, who has been so good all year long, to have that moment where he fucking looked into the gaping maw of defeat and he said, "Not fucking today,
not today, bitches."
And he found a way. Like what
it back.
What an incredible moment for Aaron Anderson in his entire career journey here at LSU. Is he a senior?
No.
Okay, good.
He did 1 year at Bama. This is only his third year at college.
That's fucking like what a moment for Aaron Anderson.
He could go pro, but he'll likely be back.
Yeah, but from where he was to where he is now.
Yes, absolutely.
That was incredible.
Yes. And by the way, the only reason Aaron Anderson was there is because Xavier Thomas took a hard shot to the head.
Wondering about that.
They were testing him for concussion. Now he came back in. He's good. He came back in later, but that's why Anderson.
That's why he was on the return.
Why Aaron Anderson was there. Because usually it's Xavier Thomas and Josh Williams.
The world works in mysterious ways, boys. How fucking about it, dude?
So then after that, so LSU's back up 17-14. Oklahoma went down and tied it. This was a 11-play, 49-yard drive, and they hit the 44-yard field goal before half. The big play on this one, Whit Weeks had a big TFL on first down from the 24 when Jackson Arnold looked like he was going to – and, like, this was the play where Whit, like, on the sideline fucked him up. And, like, Arnold was, like, slow to get up. I thought he was hurt at that point. Like, but to your point about hitting, like, it was just a different physicality from the defense. The LSU defense today was just fucking them up all day, man.
Bro,
it was so good to see.
It was the exact same thing that we've seen out of opposing defenses in LSU for weeks, where it's like you feel like you're being forced into these swings. You know, you feel like you're being forced east and west, but then you go there and it's fucking covered up. And every time Jackson Arnold tried to dump it, like Zy Alexander, whoever else was fucking there to clean it up.
2:02 left in the half, and Nuss comes back.
And I mean, that's the moment.
Nuss comes back. They run to Josh Williams 4 yards. 2nd and 6, Josh Williams for 2 yards. 3rd and 4, Nuss to Mason Taylor for 6. Mason was hurt too. He's been hurt all year. People don't know, but he's been hurt too. Then, so you got first down at the 47, check down to Josh Williams for 7 yards. 2nd and 3, Mason Taylor for 7 yards. First down from the Oklahoma 40, Chris Hilton, 40 yards, up yo ass. Front right pylon, 40-yard touchdown. Chris Hilton did leave his feet, by the way.
What's crazy is that
beautiful catch, beautiful throw, trusted his guy, and Nuss fell. Yes, he did. And there's more Nuss to come. In the second half, there's more big dick Nuss to come, by the way. And there will be no Garrett Nussmeier slander tonight. Because if you're here to slander Garrett Nussmeier, fuck you. Because this dude has been, like, how many games have we seen him limping around where he's been hurt, squeezing his hand, falls on his shoulders, wincing, limping, but still fucking out there gutting it out. Garrett Nussmeier is a fucking dog. And in his first, they put the graphic on the screen today of Nussmeier through 11 games and Burrow through 11 games. Bro, like, get that dude back another year.
We've been saying it, though.
I get it, but sometimes you have to, like, the people who don't
really
get it,
reinforce it.
This is a time where you can punch someone in the face and say, hey, motherfucker, you're a fucking idiot, and this is why, and now you understand the thing we've been telling you forever. Let that dude come back for another year. Tell me next year who's a better quarterback in the SEC next year than Garrett Nussmeier returning.
I mean, he literally has the 3rd biggest passing yardage season in LSU history.
And if he plays in the bowl, he'll pass Jade.
Oh, will he really?
Yes, they flashed on the screen. He's like 78 yards away.
Oh, wow.
Like, there was a chance he was going to do it tonight with a big game. He came in tonight, like, Nuss tonight threw for, Nuss threw for 277. There was a chance if he gone for like 350, he would have done it tonight.
But again, though, the point is the game flow. Like, Nuss gets hurt. You think maybe we're going to be okay, but then you AJ Swan fucks it up at the goal line. You only get 3. Then they immediately tied up. And at that point, like, we were all like,
what a game, bro.
I mean, but at that point, everybody 17-17, right? Yes. At that point, everybody thought it was cooked. Everybody was kind of like, okay, let's hope.
Oh, when Nuss got hurt?
You know what I'm saying? When it's 17, no, when he came back in, it was 17-17.
Yeah,
right?
They kicked the field goal, Nuss comes back in.
But before you see him coming back on the field, we know LSU has the ball. But you're thinking, like, can we run it? Can AJ Swan, can you maybe call a couple plays where he can, like, throw screens and it can work? But then there comes 13, and everybody went fucking crazy. So for that moment to then become him throwing a 50-yard dime through the air on the shoulder that he just got fucking crushed, like, that's the shit you can't write, guys. Like, when people say that truth is stranger than fiction and why we all love live sports so much, We love live sports because it shows us the depth of human reserves. And Garrett Nussmeier was fucking done on the ground, dead to rights. I don't know what they shot him up with, but he came back and then he made the fucking play, and then you never looked back. You never looked back from that moment on.
You know what else was pretty
It was
telling?
a catalyst.
You know what else was pretty telling? So LSU scored with 45 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's 45 seconds left in the half. And Oklahoma had, I think, 2 timeouts. Make sure.
Oh, they didn't even go for it. They fucking went in a half. They were happy to take it.
You had 2 timeouts. They'd only burned 1 timeout at that point. On a 2nd and 11, they called a timeout before a negative 1 yard run. Anyway, they had 2 timeouts, 45 seconds, and they fucking sat on the ball. That's when I was like,
they were scared, dude. They were feeling the flow of the game, dude.
They got the ball.
Scary.
They got the ball to start the second half. They converted a 3rd and 8 where you missed a sack and Jackson Arnold scrambled for 15 yards. It sucked.
Yeah.
But then after that, they went run for -1 on 2nd and 11. Arnold ran for 3, and on 3rd and 8, they burned a timeout and then threw an incomplete pass and punted. LSU got the ball, and this was awesome. Caden Durham on 3rd and 12 had the 14-yard reception, which was fucking awesome. On 3rd and 5, Garrett Nussmeier ran for 7 yards and went face first.
At that point, you knew it was over,
face first on his right shoulder.
Dude.
And then on 2nd and 7, Lacey for 16 yards, first down. Chris Hilton 45 yards down the middle, touchdown. When Nuss ran on 3rd and 4 for 7 yards and didn't slide feet first, went face
crazy,
first and landed. I mean, it was like, motherfucker, that was it. LSU scores. It's 31-17. The next drive was the fucking Sage Ryan interception. Or when they try to fucking double pass.
And it was such an obvious double pass. And so credit to Blake Baker and the boys for having the guys ready. Because, like, it was such an obvious double pass. He was trying to hang back. Fucking Jackson Arnold was covered perfectly. It was a wrap.
So you get the pick at your own 42.
Is that I'd say Ryan, senior, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Another
senior
Final
making
game.
a fucking big-ass play in a big-ass game the night when it's your last opportunity to do so. Like,
bro, and how about this?
I don't want to just – no, I'm sorry. I just don't want to, I don't want to let these senior contributions be lost because, like, over time, we'll all forget about this game. It is what it is. But for those guys, this is the last time they'll ever play in that stadium. It's the last time they'll ever play in that setting. And they fucking showed up tonight and they proved they have pride and they fucking give a damn. So shout out Sage Ryan as well.
So you're up 31-17. You're feeling great right now. You get the interception. It's 3rd and 4. Again, you're up 17. I'm sorry, you're up 14. I'm sorry, you're 14. You're up 2 touchdowns. You get the pick, 3rd and 4. Nuss is pressured, scrambles to the sideline, reaches the fucking ball. They didn't give it to him. But my point is, motherfucker has a bum shoulder and he's had to reach up 14 reaching the fucking ball. Don't tell me this guy ain't a motherfucking G. Like, he's out here like, fuck my shoulder. Take it off my body. We're a 7-win. You ain't playing to go to the playoffs, T. You're not playing to go to the fucking SEC championship. You're playing to get to 8 fucking wins. And Garrett Nussmeier's got a fucked shoulder. He comes out, he's diving for fucking first downs when you're up 2 touchdowns. If you don't respect that, seriously, fuck you in your face. Tell me who you'd rather have leading this team right now. Tell me who the fuck you'd rather have than that motherfucker up 14 late in the 3rd quarter with a bum fucking shoulder on a 3rd and 4 scrambling, reaching for a fucking stick on a 7-win football team trying to get to 8.
Adversity.
Bro, fuck you. Fuck. You know who you are, who I'm talking to? Fuck you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm telling you fuck you like you tell your brother fuck you. Like, fuck you, man. That's what I mean to you right now.
Adversity reveals the man. You know what I'm saying? And Nuss proved himself
motherfucking
time and time again
gamer,
tonight.
bro.
Time and time again tonight.
Damn.
And then
Anyway,
you got the 4th and 1.
So now it's 4th and 1. Okay, let's go for it. Josh Williams, 3 yards. Senior, there you go. Thank you very much. And on the very next play, well, they burned a timeout on first down because that's just what they do. And then Kamori and Pimpton, 42 yards.
How about Pimpton?
How about Pimpton
Had a couple nice moments
Very nice.
tonight, dude. Let's go, Kamorian. Get a little hype train going next season. Dude.
Now you did settle for a 22-yard field goal. You're up 34-17.
Which felt good at the time, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That didn't feel bad.
Yeah, you're up
like
17.
You're settling, but like you're like
you're up 3 scores. It's 3 scores. You had to kick the field goal because you're up 3 scores.
Ramos got it. Okay, we're fucking golden. Let's go.
So then Oklahoma gets the ball, and this is where the defense took over. McKinley got a sack, and Devon Keys got a sack on back-to-back plays.
I mean, bro, every freshman.
3 and out, 2 freshman sacks.
But every fucking play, Oklahoma offensively in the second half just felt outmatched. Just outmatched. The rush was getting to him. You're playing man on the backside. They know Jackson Arnold wants to run. They had it planned perfectly. And it wasn't like a fuck you pass rush. It was very measured, right? It was a good. We have a running quarterback that's going to try to expose us in the same way that others have, and they managed to get after the passer while respecting rush lanes, funneling them to the spies, funneling them to the outlets they had. It was
awesome.
It was such a good defensive performance in that regard, dude. And at a point where you've been weak, right? You've been weak against quarterback run. Oh, guys. Oklahoma, since they switched OCs, Oklahoma has been triple option quarterback run. And it's funny because I was talking to Teddy Lehman and Gabe Eichert.
Hey,
a couple of Oklahoma legends this week. And
Teddy Lehman.
I could tell that they were feeling a little bit like they're feeling a little good because they're like, that's what we do. And LSU's bad at that. So for LSU to be bad at that, and then look so dominant tonight. That's why I believe in this staff long-term, dude. The defense this year, statistically, it will not reflect it. But the defense this year has been such a pleasant fucking upgrade over last year's disaster that, like, if you give them some dogs, if you give this defensive staff some dogs to play with, they'll be fucking good, dude. We could maybe get back to the LSU that you kind of grew up with.
Well, you got some on this team.
I mean, look at Devon Keys.
Whit Weeks is back next year.
Yep.
Devon Keys, Don McKinley, 2 sacks tonight. Gabe Relaford. Nobody's even seen Kalaj Cobbins. I'm telling you, like, remember the name. That guy in fall camp was unblockable. The problem is he's just behind Deshaun Womack, Braden Swinson, Savion Jones, Gabe Relaford. Like, there weren't reps for him this year. But you got some shit on your beard right there. But I don't. Oh, look, it fell. It's right
lick
there.
it off?
No, it's right here. I got it.
Off?
I got it. It's right here. I got it. Hey, don't pull my neck, dude. I got neck issues, bro. Seriously, I do, for real.
How'd you know with neck issues?
I've just got back and neck issues. I've had since I was like 14.
Yeah, you've been getting that black back blown out.
Yeah. The black what?
You've been getting that back blown out. Back blown out. It's okay, dude. The neck issues, hey, you don't have to do it. When they tell you to, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to. Get Gordon. Don't let him make you suck their dick. You don't have to do.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that.
Oh, it's not like that?
No, it's
oh,
not
my
like
bad.
that.
I misunderstood. My bad, guy. My bad.
So anyway, the game got a little sloppy down the stretch. On the next offensive possession, Caden Durham had a holding. You had a false start on Paul Mabenga, a false start on DJ Chester, and then you punted. And then on the first play of Oklahoma's next drive, Don McKinley, second sack. On 3rd and 16, goddamn, Whit Weeks hit him out of bounds.
Wait, so I missed this because I was going so crazy celebrating. What happened?
It was 3rd and 16, and Whit, he was out of bounds, and Whit it was a step too late, bro. Like,
it was legitimate.
It was a legit call.
I was just fired up, dude. I was going so crazy.
It was so aggressive, and that's how LSU was playing, and the Avalanche was coming, and he was feeling good, and he had a chance, and he fucking took a shot, and he took a shot when the guy was out of bounds. Like, it was Jackson Arnold was a step out of bounds, and Whit needed to pull up, and he didn't.
I'm
sitting there going, fight on, and he fucking hit him. I was like,
maybe. Okay, so this is going to be a riding the vibes comment, but like, fuck it, make him feel you. You know what I'm
Kinda
saying?
what it was.
If you're gonna make like a little over aggressive mistake, make him fucking feel you.
Relaford had
But it felt bad when all of a sudden they had a first down.
I mean, the game was over, but yes. Relaford had an offside, so 3rd and 8 becomes 3rd and 3, and then Zy Alexander came up with the big TFL on 3rd and 3.
Zy Alexander, dude, another senior. How about it? Dude?
Yeah.
Come from Southeastern, fucking grinding his ass off, working his way back from a torn ACL. None of us realized what a big defense or what a big deal he was to this defense. Like, that's a guy that we so undervalued that actually made a massive difference on this year's defense.
So they had to go for it on 4th and 6, and Whit Weeks came up with a sack and the forced fumble right there as well. So Whit got a sack and his forced fumble too. So great, man. LSU got the ball, and then they ran out the clock. Well, LSU got the ball, they ended up punting, and then Oklahoma put together a little bit of a drive, and the clock ran out long. So that was the game. LSU wins 37-17.
37-17.
So I picked this game 27-17.
24-3. I picked it 69-0.
I saw that. Good job. All right, Tigers win. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Shout out to Don Juan Cigar Bar. Shout out to Gauntlet Light Installers. All of
Josh,
our
you out?
Homefield.
All right,
Josh.
Shout out Josh. Let's fucking Josh. Hit him with one more. Hit him with the Go Tigers. Let's go, fucking Tigers.
Let's go, fucking
sir.
Tigers. All of our sponsors are linked in the description on YouTube. We'll make sure they're tagged on Facebook as well. Big shout out to Gauntlet Light Installers and Homefield. Gauntlet, remember, they're not doing inspections or estimates anymore for Christmas lights. They're on to installs. They're past it, but they're pivoting the business as well to be season, to be year round, not just seasonal. They'll continue doing Christmas lights next year, but they now do garden lights as well. So if you want garden lighting at your home, your office building, call our friends at Gauntlet. Same great crew, same great professionalism, great product, great service, great everything. GauntletLights.com, GauntletLights.com. They're tagged on YouTube.
Yeah, so
Pinned
is
on YouTube
Homefield.
chat.
And look, if you like the bomber jacket, if you like Matt's shirt right here, it's all Homefield Apparel.
They didn't give me my shit, y'all. I bought it. It's awesome. The shit is great. It's so worth doing. I'm telling you.
If you use the code LSU24, your first checkout, you can buy the starter box, buy whatever you want. But use LSU24, you get 15% off. So you're getting sales tax and then some knocked off the top, and you're fucking ready to go off.
Would you recommend sizing up? It is slim fitting.
So,
like, if I hadn't lost the weight that I've lost,
yes.
the XL would probably be a little tight on me.
So last year I was a little insecure in the XX, and this year it's been better. But so if you're in an insecure in between size, I would say size up for sure.
There's
fucking dog. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it don't be insecure about it, but it is sort of slim fitting. So I'd recommend
only if you're like in between. If you're
a tweener,
but that was me.
Up.
That was me. That was me for sure. But now like double X fine. Whatever.
Like I'm an X. Like this is an XL, and I'm 196. So
not to brag.
Last year I was 240. I was 247. Like, go look at me last year. I was fucking fat. I was like, fuck, bro, you better do something. So this shit would not have fit me last year as an XL. Whereas a lot of everything else I wore was XL. It fits me great right now.
I wish you would have died at 250 and I could have made fun of you at your funeral. I'd have been like, look at this fat motherfucker right here. And they'd be booing me off the stage and be like, fuck you motherfuckers. Look at how fat he was. But look at you now, dude. You're just so skinny.
Then my wife and my son wouldn't have their husband and their father.
I guess you got a good life insurance policy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be. I mean, I don't know. Dude. They probably. I feel like they'd probably be good.
That'd be good. That'd be good. But the way Erica spends money, it might only last about a minute.
I'm just joking. I love Matt. I love Jury. I love Erica. Well, I especially love Erica. But I
love Erica. She's the best.
She's the best.
Some say she's the best. There's never been anyone better.
The backdoor man. That's what they call me. You want to get the super chats? What do you want to do?
Okay.
All right.
We got 21 minutes.
I'm going to try my best not to piss. Jacob Thompson. Hell yeah, boys. Let's fucking go. Wish I was there celebrating with you guys. I got to say this. It's a good launching point. Massive thank you for Don Juan Cigar Bar for having us out here.
Yeah, man.
So Matt, I started this morning in Cumming, Georgia. That's where I slept last night.
In Cumming, Georgia.
In Cumming, Georgia. It's literally Cumming, Georgia. I thought of an entire ad campaign.
Got it.
We want to promote diversity, and so we're going to get like a black person, a white person, Asian person, and they're going to say, I am coming. I am coming. I am coming. And then you're going to have the mayor, and he's going to say, oh, you don't think she's coming? You don't think he's coming? And then we're going to go to a wide shot, and it's going to be the whole crowd, and we're going to say, we're all coming. I mean, that's a fucking good idea.
The bumper stickers would be good.
We're all coming, right? At the same, but whatever. I was in Cumming, Georgia.
In Grand Cayman, there's a part of Grand Cayman called Hell. And so they've done a whole marketing thing around it called like Welcome to Hell. And there's, I've been to Hell and back, T-shirts and bumper stickers and all kind of shit.
We're all coming. Print the shirts, guys. I'm telling you. But whatever, the point is, I had a 9-hour drive.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah, fuck yeah,
Oh.
bro. With 3 kids under 6. I woke up at 5 a.m. a day. I drove all the way back here. When I tell you, the thing that kept me going was being here tonight at Don Juan with my partners.
The thing that kept you going wasn't like making
people,
sure your wife and your children were safe in the car?
Well, no, but by extension, that would happen if I made it here.
Understood.
But shout out to Laurel, shout out to Brittany, shout out to Carly, shout out to Shelby, shout out to everybody here at Don Juan, dude. I mean, this place, if you've never been here, it is a special place. It is Baton Rouge. When people talk about America being a melting pot, this is that. It's black, it's white, it's young, it's old. There are no dividing lines here. This is a bar in which everybody can fully be themselves and everybody loves on each other, dude. I fucking love this place. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in my life, but I am so glad that while I have been on earth, that I've been able to experience nights here at Don Juan. And I know that sounds like some of y'all may hear that and you think I'm just bullshitting, but like, fuck y'all. I'm not, dude. This is one of the happiest places in my. I fucking love this place with a passion that cannot be overstated. And so, whatever. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody.
Hey, the route man said, "Hey, Mr. T-Bob and Matt, I'm outside with my dad,
Thank
Mark.
you for calling me Mister.
I'm only 17, so the bartender kicked me out immediately. All I want's a picture. So is it possible after the stream to get one?"
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
If you're still there, absolutely.
We got 18. We got 18 minutes left in the show, and after the show, we'll come outside and we'll take a picture.
1,000%.
In 18 minutes. If you can wait 18 minutes.
All right. So David Tolson says,
"Go take your piss. Go take your piss."
No, he says, "Welcome." No, I'll go after the show. I'm good. Welcome to the SEC Oklahoma Nuss Show Toughness. Let's go to the Las Vegas Bowl, baby. Please, God, no.
We're not going to the bowl game.
Okay, fine. Then play wherever.
I
don't care.
We're not.
Right.
Like it's really like I may go. I may go just because I want to.
If it's in Vegas,
yeah.
What if it's in Tampa?
No, fuck that.
Just incredible. $5. If Nuss returns,
my
next
guess
season,
is. What do you think on bowl? Go ahead. I'll look
I
up
have
bowl
no idea on bowl
possibilities.
games.
My guess is. Do you want me to do bowl thing? You want to read that real quick?
It's up to you.
Just very quickly on the bowl. I think there's still a lot of confusion. I feel like I have to clarify this every year. So the College Football Playoff Selection Committee will
Shout out to Zena as well. I apologize.
shout out Zena.
Zena. Okay. Shout out Laurel, Brittany, Zena, Carly, Shelby. All right. Perfect. Go ahead.
The highest ranked SEC team not in the playoff will go to the Citrus. Every other game after that, it's not a pecking order anymore. It's all about the league, the bowls, and the TV partners all getting together and saying, where can we create the best matchups where fans will travel and people will be interested? So, like, you used to think the Citrus, Outback, which is now ReliaQuest, Gator, and you'd go on down. It's just not like that anymore. It's just where are fans going to go? So, like, the Texas Bowl probably makes the most sense. LSU has a huge alumni base in Houston, proximity to Baton Rouge. Like, it's probably Texas Bowl against a Big 12 team. That's probably what it is. I don't know.
Colorado.
I don't know. That'd be awesome.
Go.
But I have no. I mean, fucking. You think Shadur and Travis Hunter are playing that game? Come on.
Well, didn't they say they were?
I have no idea. So
I think I saw a single tweet in passing when I was drunk on Thanksgiving saying that they were. So awesome. I think that counts.
Good. So anyway, I don't know what bowl game LSU's going to. The bowl reps will start having conversations and we'll have a much better sense. And I'll tell you what I know when I do. But right now, I'm just guessing that like Bama, Ole Miss, Tennessee will probably end up in the Florida Bowls. That the Citrus, the Outback, or the ReliQuest and the Gator. And LSU. So then it's like, do you go to Texas? Do you go to Vegas? Do you go to Music City? Like Vanderbilt's probably going to the Music City Bowl. Wouldn't that make the most fucking sense? They're in Nashville. Yeah, their fans, if they have fans, they'll go. Like, it's just LSU's will probably go to Texas Bowl. Just a guess. Anyway, all right. Go
just incredible. $5. If Nuss returns next season with this improved LSU defense, LSU will be a favorite to win the Natty next year. Am I wrong? LSU is coming. We're all coming. Georgia. Nobody's going to make LSU a Natty favorite, but obviously the potential with Nussmeier returning and this LSU defense.
I'll tell you this.
I fully believe in this staff so hardcore that, yes, I would feel very bullish.
If Nuss returns next year and LSU isn't in the playoff, then I would say that is a cataclysmic fucking failure.
So no worries about the O-line?
Well, sure, T, but everybody's got fucking concerns.
You're right. You're right on that. You're right on that. That's true.
And the hedge is the fucking portal.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're 100% right.
You've got money to spend. Go fucking spend it. Go get a impact defensive tackle. Go get a fucking impact safety. Get someone with starting offensive line experience.
That's what I'm saying. We need a lineman.
Fuck yeah, man. Like, you got money, go spend it.
JD Mathern says Nuss got that Biden cocktail. Mac McCowan, Brent Venables had that 1,000-yard stare, reliving another one of his defense getting smoked by LSU. Ooh. Big game boomer in fetal position. Go. It's been a rough go for Brent Venables against LSU. That is fucking true.
Burrow,
Clemson
for sure.
Semifinal.
Was
he already at?
He was at Clemson for the Natty. He wasn't at OU for the semi. He was at Clemson for the Natty.
No.
Yes.
His first year at OU, they went 6-7. He was the DC at OU when LSU beat him up in the semifinal.
He was the DC at OU under Stoops for a long time and then left OU
he was the Clemson DC. You're right.
He was the Clemson DC when they went in the Natty. And then left Clemson DC to become OU head
in the
coach.
Natty and then now, yes, 2 games, not 3. But yes.
But I'm trying to think prior, like, was he might have been Stoops' DC in 03. Fuck, let me check. Like, because he was a longtime DC at OU, then left OU to go to Clemson. My point is he might have been the DC.
He probably was
in 03.
Given that, like, I know
he was.
Yep. Okay, there you go.
He was under Stoops from 99 to 11. And then went to Clemson from 12 to 17 before he became the head coach at OU. Or in 21 or 22.
Philip Taylor, if you were BK or the general manager, Austin Thomas, I've done that. Where would you start preparing for the 2025 season? Would it be going ham in the portal, high school recruiting, etc.? Well, Brian Kelly told you. I mean, he told you this last Monday that he not expects, but like. Where their head is at, he literally said we might have the biggest transfer portal in the country. Like, they're going all in. They're feeling a bit burned, I feel like, on the Underwood shit. And they got money to spend, and they're going all in.
So it's not numbers in the portal. It's quality over quantity. Like, I don't think they're going to go sign 20 guys in the portal. It's not that type thing. It's a go get impact guys at positions of need is what they're going to do. So the answer to the question is both, actually. Like, they need to finish off this class.
And you got to retain. If you get Emory Jones back, maybe move the inside, that's huge.
The three to keep an eye on are Emory Jones, Harold Perkins, Mason Taylor. There's a chance all 3 could return. I'm not telling you all 3 will. I wouldn't count on all 3 returning. If you get One of those guys back, awesome. You get 2, amazing. If all 3 return, fucking jackpot. Don't count on all 3, but there's a chance that any of those could come back.
But the point is, I do believe, would you agree with this? LSU has top 10 money to spend before June 30th. Before the antitrust shit kicks in, do you think LSU has top 10 money to spend?
I don't know if I would say top 10, T, but it's among the top in the country. Yeah,
I feel like it's top 10. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Tony, Matt and T-Bob, Tony Sakara. Matt and T-Bob, tune in each week from Orlando. Thank you both for all the fun. Laughter, and an amazing show. Wishing you and your families Merry Christmas. Thank you, Tony. It's very fucking kind of you. Thank you, man. I told a lot of people over this Thanksgiving break, because I'm back in Georgia, like, oh, we love the show, blah, blah, whatever. Like, we don't even like LSU. And I'm like, this show is so weird that a lot of times I feel like we're just out here on the edge of like, am I going to fuck up my entire life? Am I going to say something that just wrecks everything that I've worked for?
I think about it every week.
And so
every week
to have that support actually means more than you know. So thank you, Tony.
So
That's
where can I respond to that real quick? So here's where I am, because every week, so as you all know, this isn't a thing. It's just a statement of fact to emphasize the point. So as the program director of the station now and someone who is in management at Guarantee, like I do field all the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I do get all of the complaint emails every week. And I've got to the point where I say, thank you so much for your feedback. I very much respect it. But my feeling is like, if you don't know what the show is at this point, 8 years into Whiskey and Wine, it's your fault. Like, this show is what it is. The numbers are what they are. It's undeniable, the people that watch it, that love it. And, like, I think cancel culture fucking lost. Like, nobody's here to offend anybody. We're not trying to piss people off or offend anybody. We're just at a bar talking and having a good time. And that's all. And everyone understands it. And if you don't, then you're the minority. And that's okay. You don't have to watch.
Well, and
but
again,
we're not like.
Not to suck Matt's dick too hard here.
Ooh, here we go. More dick sucking. Let's go. Hey, you need to tell the story you told me before we came on air.
Tap me on the fucking shoulder.
Why not?
That, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Why not?
Just sit there and suck on that cigar like it's a big fat dick that you love. We had an advertiser back out at one point because of the content. And it made me very insecure. And I was very worried about it. And me and Matt talked. And he empowered me to say, fuck no. This is a show. This is what we do. And we're going to keep doing it. And if somebody doesn't want to be a part of it, they're out.
They're out.
And that meant the world to me. It really did. That was a very.
I mean the world to T-Bob.
That was a very. No, that moment was a good moment.
I mean the world.
Not you fucking bald cunt.
It's by extension, right? It's how we use the English language and we manipulate words for effect.
Hoist it on my own petard. Okay, I'll actually give that one to you. That's well done. That was well done. But no, that was big, man. And that meant a lot because that empowered me to say, fuck it, let's go and let's ride. And that's why the show's fun. Roger Claiborne says,
yeah, the show stops being what it is if you stop being what you are.
No, I agreed.
But if people stop watching, then okay.
But it meant a lot.
Yeah, sure. But if people stop watching, fine. And then it's like anything we do. The audience speak, the people speak.
Roderick says, was the Nuss hit his Joe Burrow UCF moment?
That's a good point.
So that will only be borne out over time, but it has the potential to be. Absolutely. It has potential to be. Jeffrey, non-LSU question. Will Ryan Day be fired if he doesn't win the Natty? I mean, bruh, what a fucking loss,
as
dude.
A 20-point favorite at home, bro. A 20-point favorite at home.
Oh, my God.
A 20-point favorite
I was sitting there driving, listening on the radio, that shit, and I could not believe the fact that Michigan threw that pick and then came back and still won the game.
Did you see the pick?
No, I didn't see it. I was on the radio. I know he was wide open, and it was like a good call, but he didn't pull it off. But that shit, and then Ryan Day fucked up the timeouts. I mean, it's an Eberflus level of fuck up there.
I tweeted when the pick near
Wait,
the
but
end zone.
okay, but while you're looking this up, you think Ryan Day's fired?
No.
Okay.
But bro, I tweeted. I totally understand why Michigan paid Underwood $12 million. Bro, he's so wide open.
Chill out, dude. Davis Ward's got a good story.
Oh man.
Bryce Boudreaux says, here at Whiskey and Wine with my dad, making the yearly trip to team day for LSU. Hey, where's Bryce? Bryce Boudreaux.
Where?
Bryce. Let's
Hey!
go.
Bryce.
Where's
Dad.
Hey,
Every
give
week,
me
boys.
Go Tigers, dude.
Go!
Y'all aren't in the picture.
Tigers!
Yes, sir.
Every week.
Hey! See, that's why when people are like, the vulgarity, this, that, I'm like, I respect your opinion, but
After the games,
but
we drive home listening to y'all.
that's it. You see, that's my point.
We didn't get a chance to meet him.
All right, we'll talk.
You're good, dude.
We'll talk after the show. We'll talk after the show. We got 10 more minutes. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Tommy Brooks says, I love the traditional uniforms. It really is all about these young men representing on the color scheme. Go Tigers.
Oh wait, there was one other thing I wanted to say. God, dog it.
Andrew Jordan says, everyone comes back for the natty. T-Bot says, T-Bob, did you tell Quad Bob this is how you conceived when you were incoming?
I forgot.
No, but I should have. Big Jake, just hopping in. Love y'all boys. Anyone think that's flag planting and brawls at the end of games is classist are fucking pussies.
I agree.
Yeah, dude, that was badass, dude. I love the fact
when
that we
Baker
had
did
players,
that shit at OU.
I love the fact that we had players
Love it.
pepper sprayed, dude. That's fucking crazy. Julian Counts says,
what was I gonna say? There was something else I wanted to throw out.
Julian, hold on, two more. Julian says, Nuss back after tonight, or we hit a portal QB?
I think Nuss coming back.
Nuss is priority one. Absolutely. Not even close.
Thank you to everybody. Last week we put out the call to go subscribe to Handycast, Handegriff's podcast.
Did you get monetized?
Oh, by like way. I mean, I think like they went like 600 subs over the thing after, and like, so thank you. So Charles Handegriff, Richard Dixon, they do a film study called Handycast on YouTube, also podcast. Please go subscribe. And a lot of you did last week, which got them over the monetization level, which was awesome. So thank you.
On that Andrew Jordan last super chat tonight, where the fuck is all the oil money in Louisiana? Did the Polos fuck that up or what?
Polos?
I don't know. Did I step into something?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. We're not a super rich state. We'll see what happens when we get to revenue share, right? Rev share is a potential kind of salary cap, but we'll see what ends up happening.
This is probably a shameless plug, but I did an episode of Locked on LSU. I'm very proud of the podcast. Please subscribe, YouTube or your favorite podcast app, where I kind of went through LSU's NIL portal strategy, and I feel like I did an easy to understand but very thorough explanation of where LSU is and all of this shit.
I would say that's probably a very good listen. If you want to be abreast of the situation.
There's one area that I've been very, very attuned to, and it is the whole the money area of the money area of Anthony said, is this the last whiskey and wine of the season? No, we'll do a bowl game, right? We'll do bowl game. We did bowl game last year on New Year's Day.
But we should say, again, while we're here tonight, I can't thank Gottlieb enough. Can't thank Homefield enough. Can't thank Don Juan enough.
We got
but the main point is, I cannot thank all of y'all.
But mostly me.
Like I was giving Matt props earlier, but like he would not have said that if y'all didn't watch.
Sure.
And so if everybody didn't watch and didn't have fun and didn't like the post and share it. And for all the wives who tell me I hear you yelling obscenities at like 2 a.m. my husband's bed, and for all the husbands who say like you just it literally, guys, it's the most fun thing that we do, and I love y'all, and I cannot thank you enough, and I'm so happy for another season to be in the books. What a win, and I cannot wait to keep
What a
doing it.
win! Some say it was the best way to do it.
Some say it was the best win.
best.
I mean, I
don't
said it
do
was the
enough
best
growl.
win. I said Oklahoma. What's Oklahoma? The
What is
Sooners. What's a Sooner?
They're in the
I don't know what a
Midwest.
Sooner is.
It's the hat state.
Oh, you used to be to the Big 12. Oh, the tiny Big 12. I said that. It's a tiny Big 12. But no, seriously, guys, we love you. Thank you. Go Tigers. Fuck Oklahoma. Fuck the haters.
I'm just waiting for them to cut our stream off.
Fuck Matt. But,
What? No, for me.
but kind of, not really.
But not really.
But kind of.
Kind of,
But kind of.
but not really.
But like, I'm the backdoor man.
No, you
Don't
can't.
forget it.
You can't do that.
Don't forget it.
I can't do that.
I'm about to piss my pants.
Yeah, I think we're definitely done. I don't know if they've
I
cut our
think you
stream off
should
yet.
Cut off the stream.
I got to go over there to cut.
I think you should cut off
because
the stream.
Alondra's not here today. I'll
Yeah.
do it. All right.
Love you guys.
Cut off the stream.
Go Tigers.
It's stream.